Hello everyone, and welcome once again to another video for the channel. This time I bring you a video a little more special than usual. The top 20 winners of Mod Jam 2025. Quick summary. Every year the Cursor Forge page create a small contest for content creators who upload their projects to be able to improve Minecraft, both texture packs, Minecraft add-ons, Bedrock, and on this occasion, we will focus on the mods, where they were quite generous, awarding the 20 best projects with $1,000. Yes, even that's how they desire to learn to program. So, well, quickly, I remind you that if you want to support my hard work, you can leave a like and subscribe. They are not made to the idea of how complicated it was to research and record 20 completely new projects.
Pero es un sacrificio que estoy dispuesto a aceptar.
So, having said that, with nothing more to say, let's go to the video. Welcome Player is a retro futuristic themed mod inspired by the Loki series, the best live-action Marvel series, and this I do not dispute.
Cosa hermosa.
The mod consists of delve into a kind of game show where you will need to fill in a series of missions that will become more and more complicated. In return, you will get some resources such as minerals, food, and new futuristic weaponry that the mod will give you. Everything to get you ready for an epic battle with a mini-boss. And by the way, you'll also have a good variety of new ones, structures, where you will find from new tools and tables to continue your adventure, or even also new mechanical creatures. Archigenum is an interesting add-on mod where we can acquire skills, powers, or properties of other creatures, some more beneficial than others. For this, we need the new Echo Auger enchantment, and in the secondary hand, a resonant fragment, by eliminating a creature with available DNA. Now, we will have his genetic signature. If we take this now, we will have knowledge of this, with which we can acquire their skills. The most interesting, that is, we can mix it up, and combining different genetic signatures, everything to create the ultimate creature, with the skills we find most beneficial. For us, Strange Matter will be a mod, focused on science and research into new anomalies that will appear around the world, having a total of 6 different, with mysterious powers that we will have to investigate, with new mod tools. With this we can go, unlocking information, and until new ones, knowledge, which will serve for the tool creation, boosted. These tools will have the powers of these same anomalies, thus taking full advantage of them, and serving for different everyday uses, such as mining, or even move around much more easily. For our world. Okay, now we get to a mod, a little more compliment, so to speak, because it will not have any content as such, but this will be of help for other mods that require a source of energy. Dyson Cube. This project will add to our world 2 new machines, allowing us to collect solar energy to, then use it on other types of tables or tools. While the ejector will be a huge cannon that will shoot rays at the sun to create a Dyson sphere and obtain that energy. A lot of solar energy in the palm of my hand. As I said, it won't bring content that is so flashy, but which will be quite useful for other mods that require an infinite source of energy. And what could be better than sunlight? Although, of course, this won't work if it's nighttime. Yes, it does have its disadvantages. Neon Sentry Keeper will be one of the most peculiar mods, but eye-catching from this top. Well, it will allow you to get the most out of it, benefit, and a new purpose. For the loaded creepers, to begin, we have the capture traps. You are having different types of modes. Depending on them, the one you choose will allow you to capture different creatures, thus transforming into animated holograms that we can use for decorating and collect creatures, or even also release them elsewhere. A method of transport, quite ingenious. But getting back to the topic, in the case of catching a charged creeper, this will become a kind of guardian, which we will be able to place in a turret in order to defend ourselves with gunshots, powerful ones that will repel all nearby enemies. If If there's one mod that caught my attention of the people during the development of this competition, it was undoubtedly Clockwork. One more eye-catching and striking with a peculiar steampunk style, inspired by the Arcane series, adding to our repertoire for new tools, like the potion gun, to new types of crossbows, improved, and of course, some incredible mechanical wings that will allow us to fly in a much better way. But also that, we will also be able to encountering a dragonfly, mechanics that we repair. It will allow us to fly on their backs, being one of the best ways to explore. For our world, if we talk about one of the mods with the most content in the Jam mod, this year's winner would definitely be Drifter. Beginning our adventure in a mysterious cabin with the key to being able to travel to a new dimension. Wait, this looks familiar. It doesn't have to be a coincidence.
Esto, vamos a ir a la radio y nos va a mandar a este mundo.
I really miss it. In this curious green dimension, we'll have a lot of new materials, such as minerals for the creation of powerful tools, like Cannon's armor, and the new hoverboards. The method of transport by excellence that we will be using in this mod. Furthermore, we will also be able to fight with new enemies, powerful in the structures of this world, possibly being one of the most complete mods of this year. If at any point you wanted to have your own camera, spy in Minecraft, or create your own surveillance room, the View mod is what you need. The television that can be used as a decorative item with the help of the new cassettes. These can be found in chests, hidden from our world, each one with a different animated GIF. Although if we decide to delete it, it may be used to link it to a camera, spy now, being able to monitor an area and find out of everything that's happening. Although sadly, this one won't work with shaders at the moment. Seriously, don't do it. Buddy Drones is an amazing mod. Pets, very different from what we've already seen. Well, we've already had wolves, cats, and even hamsters. What would you think if we did it now? Friends of a drone. And not only that, but we will also be able to assemble it and add objects that will improve it. Their skills, being able to help us on the battlefield, may it illuminate wherever it goes, or even make us useful in the mine, simply by wearing it as a piece of armor. He will follow us wherever we go, being a rather fun creative process, and easy to do. And the best, the drones will be fully customizable, with different types of blocks, to give it the appearance you want. If you're a fan of the Star Wars franchise, you'll love this new mod. Well, Star Wars, the expansion brings back everything that's back, emblematic of this franchise.
Dios, oh por Dios, oh por Dios, oh por Dios!
Now for our world, we will be able to find a destroyed ship that we will have to repair. Doing so will open up the option of being able to travel to other planets in the galaxy, where it is even found, the iconic Tatooine, a place full of new structures and also towns, inhabited by strange creatures and also new artifacts. And frankly, this is my favorite projects from this year's Mod Jam. And that's not even me Visto Star Wars. No! But everything is really great. From new types of armor, Jedi or the Stormtroopers, the classics, lightsabers, and even epic spaceships that will not only allow us to travel around our world, but even to explore other planets. Without a doubt, one of the best mods, and one of the most recommended. Chaos Graphs devices. It's a simple mod of complement now. It allows you to have a laptop inside Minecraft. Yes, the truth is that it is. I'm sure up to 90% of players who plays Minecraft Java, he does it inside a laptop. Well, look, now you can have another one inside Minecraft. Don't scare me. But obviously with many more limitations. This mod is still in progress. This will allow you to create and send messages to your colleagues. Be able to personalize it with the colors you want. But definitely my favorite feature, it would be the one from the Play Store, where even you will be able to download a much simpler version from the famous Geometry Dash. Don't expect too much either. Oh yes, well, for now we have many limitations. I think it could be one of tech mods and decoration with greater potential. Just imagine being able to watch videos, play music, or save images something that in itself, they do it in other mods. So I wouldn't see it as impossible.
También quiero
I
vivir
also
ese
want
hermoso
to put
sueño,
that
Don Paul.
Scrap Tech. It's a mod, which will introduce you to an adventure that will expand the lore of Minecraft in its own way. Well now, around the world, you will find them scattered. Scrap metal remains of the ancient civilization. Being able to find all kinds of it. From glass, metal, or even other rare minerals. And that will be found with different methods, such as mining or fishing. Obviously, each method will give you a different type of scrap metal. With the help of this same, we will be able to recreate a small part of the lost technology, such as a new kind, advanced multi-tool, which will make completely obsolete primitive tools that we have in our world, in addition to the addition of new robot companions that will help us in the task of scrap metal collection. Five Buddies is a small mod, automation, which will take inspiration from the new copper golem, but with more features and tools. The process may seem somewhat complex at first, given that first it will need to be linked with a workstation with the help of a wrench. From here on, depending on the type of block, object, or tool that you give, we'll have a different task. By giving it a block of rock, it will have the function of mining. If we give it wheat and seeds, he will be an excellent farmer. If we give him chest and a coordinate tablet, it will have the same function as the copper golem, being able to pass all kinds of items from one inventory to another. And what if we give him a sword and a shield? We'll be able to defend us in battle. The mod will also have small artifacts and skills to improve our little friends, Robot, increasing their resistance or the speed at which it works. If you are one of those people who distrust chickens, and every chance you get, you tell them,
Todo es tu
all your
culpa,
fault,
pollo.
chicken. Let me tell you that your reign of terror is over. Well, if we hurt a baby chicken, we'll make the robot chickens of the future, or come looking for you. Yes, okay, they will be very weak. In principle, they will not represent us. These threats will not stop appearing. No matter how much you fight, defeat each one of them. It will only be a matter of seconds before more are generated. We can only stop this by defeating their leader, who will live in a futuristic dimension. The robot chicken will control a huge battle machine, extremely powerful. But what if we manage to defeat? We will be able to stop one once and for all, the generation of enemies. The good thing is that after finishing off some, we will get good components for advanced prostheses, improving our skills as a player on an operating table. And now we come to one of my favorite mods. But sadly, it's only available for the factory version. But hey, calm down, which you can play in Forge version and Neo Forge with the add-on from Signature Connector. I bet you didn't know that one.
Tú
You are my
sí eres
friend.
mi amigo.
This mod will allow us to create cybernetic bodies with new advanced skills, abilities that our limited human body he will never be able to have. By placing the pieces on the crafting table, we will get our robotic body, which will first need to be powered, among other devices to complement it, such as solar batteries, night vision goggles, flight improvements, so we can move like if we were in mode, creative, and X-ray vision to detect minerals underground. A simple way, but that undoubtedly is one of the concepts of technology best achieved and more interesting from this mod jam. And since we're talking about robot humans, now it's the wolves' turn. Well, shoot, cyber dogs will allow us to have new pets. Futurists. First of all, we will need to find this new type of dungeon, where we will find the secret to modifying wolves. Sadly, though, not everyone will be able to handle it.
¡No!
Having a low probability, if I can achieve it. But if we succeed, it can be domesticated to food. Give it to redstone. It will be practically the same as a normal Volve, with significantly better skills. In addition to being able to add extra skills with new upgrade circuits. These will range from increasing their damage, give some effect like wither, set enemies ablaze, among many others. Robot Dinosaur is one of the most striking mods and probably most well known from the mod jam. Even before this, we've already talked about the video from him on another occasion. But the creator undertook the task to improve the mod a little more. Well, it will continue to be one of the best ground mounts, completely surpassing horses, but asking you in return for some source of fuel, whether it's redstone or coal. Besides that, we will be able to add new armor to improve their defense, and also its appearance. And even if you wanted to, you could. I can even change its color with any type of dye, making this creature something totally customizable. Calypso's night vision. It's a small mod supplement, which will add some new ones. Night vision goggles. Although in order to use them, you'll first need to recharge them with spider eyes. Also being able to change how to use it, either automatically, always on, or turn it off. Only compress the D key. Apart, in addition to the basic glasses, we will have 3 other improved ones. The glasses, they will give us greater speed, jump when activated. The glasses, water purifiers, they will need other objects in order to activate your secondary skills. In this case, glitter powder and fermented spider eye. Cleaning all the negative effects like wither and poison. And finally, the observer's glasses. That they will give us the ability of setting goals in the security guards when staring at them. What would you think? Travel between dimensions much more easily. And all this with a single portal.
No, no creo.
Space Splotation is a mod, which will allow you to do all this with the help of a new megastructure that you will need to create. You can look at this in more detail with the help of your manual, where even will show progressive what you will have, making and using of the planet cards, each representing a different dimension. Earth will be the hoverboard, Mars will be the nether, and Venus will be the end. Everything represented in a way quite epic, with a hologram emerging of the structure. Although sadly, this is as far as it can go, since the mod is not available complete, and even has some problems and bugs. But hey, at least the idea was good.
Maldita sea.
And finally, we have the Mod Analysis Exo Essential, which will punish brutally to players who abuse of the redstone mechanisms, bringing to our world mechanical creatures that will seek your head. Some won't be too dangerous, but if you happen to be unlucky enough to run into with its powerful final boss, most likely don't end up completely well, making it almost impossible to escape from him, making you at least think twice before creating an automated farm. If you don't want to face these terrible things, infernal machines. But anyway, that's all from me. For this occasion, I won't lie to you, this was one of those videos that really complicated my life. Well, practically, I had to research each one of them. And let's remember that it's a top 20 of entirely new mods, and that only 3 or 4, they had some kind of guide. So I hope you appreciate it, my work that leads to doing this type of videos. And please, Mod Jam, by 2026 be a little simpler. That the technology mods, they're definitely not for me. That's true, some of them, I really love them. And I would ask you to share with me, in the comments, what were your top 5 favorite mods? Mine would look something like this. Also, of course, to tell me what other kind, what mods would you like to see in an upcoming video? I'll be reading your comments. Well guys, I hope you liked it. I hope they had fun. The most important thing for me. If you liked the video, I would ask you to please leave your like. Please comment on what you thought of this video. What other types of videos would you like to see on the channel? And also subscribe. That's very important. Remember that robots don't eat lettuce. See you in the next video. Ciao.